Alright everyone, in the second section, I will show you how to download and read the open textbook about nutrition labeling. That is one of the topic in our class. Let me show you. Besides the way I told you, you can click to our website, go to the open textbook, the textbook here. Okay, go to the same homepage, then click here, Google Doc. Let me go back. Again, please check here. This guy, yes, the teacher is me. And Canon University, Taiwan, is you will stay here for 2 years to polish your skills, your knowledge, your English, and everything before you go to the US, maybe the university, California University, Riverside, or Wisconsin University River Falls, or Water Falls. And we are here. So I hope, I know next week, I suggest that some of you can do something different. And I will continue to encourage you to do that. Okay, forget it. And those two ladies are students at Canon University, so they can do it. I believe the IHP students, all of you, you are able to do it. Now click here to download. You can click the PDF file, and here is about information we release. But however, you click here, you just read the information, but you cannot type anything because I am the file owner. Thus, I can type something here, but you can't because I did not open the kind of privilege. Just download the file. Done. Okay, let me check my folder. Okay, let me check it. No, not yet. Click it and click download. Download it. Scan for viruses. Okay, just be patient. Download it. Okay. Just one copy is enough. It responses too slowly. Then I click 3 times here. Okay, it's in my folder, the download folder here. Let me show you. Okay, now I use the software. It's called Journal X Reader, like zebra, the Z for zebra. Journal is similar to journal. It's an annotation tool on PDF file. For example, I can blah 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 blah. I can draw something on the cover. Just undo it. And however, there is a drawback of this software. It's not searchable. Let me turn on the file with different software. For example, here. Okay. Let me show you. For example, fish. Fish is one of the food, and also it's allergy food. Just press Ctrl F, then type. You can see the mouse here. Type FISH. Did I get something? Yes, there is a fish. Okay, I just got the search result here. But however, you cannot use the function here if you use the annotation because it's not a PDF reader. It's a kind of like Photoshop image processing software. It doesn't matter because I'm a teacher. I need to teach. Thus, I use such software. Okay, let me show you here. Not this. Okay. Later, I will teach you how to read this book and how to apply this book in your study. And even in the future, if you enter the graduate school or to study a master's degree or the PhD degree, and the first thing is to know two keys and two fingers. One is control, the other is F. It means find. Okay, to search, to find. Just click control. Let me show. Okay. Just watch here. Click control and F, and it shows a search area. You can type anything you want. And for example, this document has 133 pages. It's impossible to read from the first page to the last page. Thus, you can use the function very well, the search function. Okay, for example, sesame. Did I spell it correct? Oh, sesame. I think I misspelled something. Sesame, sorry. Oh, no sesame. Okay. And how about vitamin? Vitamin, M-I-N. Then there are, I think, more than 200 or 300 terms in vitamin. And here is one. In the future, you need to read the journal papers, and this way is it's easier to help you find the information. See, in this book, there are 71 vitamins, the term in this book. Okay, let me just stop here then and go back to the other software. And here is the cover. Okay, here is the cover. Show you. And this is the second openly licensed book of food and nutrition in Taiwan. I'm the editor. My name is here. I think you already know me since the first week. And here is the back cover. And I typed some words here. If consumers want to know the sodium content of food allergens in food, do not forget, allergen labeling is not mandatory. This term, if you are not familiar with it, it means it should be done according to the laws or regulations. Mandatory, but voluntary for unpacked or non-prepacked food in many countries. For example, if I buy a hamburger in Taiwan, it is not necessary to label the allergen on the hamburger sandwich or instant noodles. So instant is packaged food. For example, I go to a restaurant and I order a fried rice, beef something, and that is not required to label the allergen. So I want to say something here. The sodium content, no, those are not packed foods. Sandwich, hot dog, that are not packed food. Thus, is not required to label sodium or allergens. Okay, and here is information about that. And dedication. For example, when you write a book, especially in the we call Western world, for example, Europe and America, there is a page called dedication. Dedication, it means I, only one person, or we edited, we wrote this book, and we want to dedicate this book to my mother, to somebody, to a professor who did inspire me a lot, something like this. Thus, we have the dedication. And my words to that, to volunteers and people who work for and have contributed to free software, open licenses, and open textbooks. Okay. And here is about the authors. Those two students and me. the contents. I believe some of you were born in Taiwan. You know the Mandarin, but I'm IHP teacher. I cannot speak Mandarin, but I cannot speak Chinese during the class. But during the break time or after class is okay. It's okay. And here is the content for words. Because you can ask some famous people, famous professor, or to have a forward to you. And preface, it means the authors can write it by yourself. For example, I will show that an acknowledge. Why I spend so much time on this? Because I really hope some of you, even all of you, have publications like published books before you depart to Wisconsin, before to California. That's my dream. Actually, it's not a dream. You can do it. You are able to do it because I have did that with 2 students at Carolina University. Believe me, believe yourself. Chapter 1 is about nutrition labeling and this book. Chapter 2, Codex Guidelines on Nutrition Labeling. We did a translation and added some information from Taiwan and the US into this chapter. Chapter 3, General principles for establishing nutrient reference value for the general population. What is general population? It means majority healthy people, not young toddler babies, kids, kids, little boy, little girls, or elder, or sick people. Here means for general population. How to establish the kind of value. For example, how much vitamin C do they need? How much iron, calcium, potassium do they need? Here is the reference. Okay. Then the chapter 4, guidelines on front of pack nutrition labeling, is the annex 2 of the Codex guideline. Front of pack in the past 8 years is not so popular, but after we published the book, until this moment is about 13 months past, and I observed the supermarket. There are many products. They started to use the nutrition labeling on the front of pack. For example, a company give me a gift like this, and here is the packaging. Packaging, it means the materials outside the package. Okay, the packaging. And here is the back side. There are some information about food content and the nutrition labeling. And here is the front of the pack. And front pack, because the guideline front pack nutrition labeling, the spirit is try to use symbols or easy diagrams that consumers can recognize it very quickly and determine whether to buy or not to buy, to eat or not to eat, or how much they can eat according to the simple diagrams or some cartoons. And chapter 5, we edited the regulations of nutrition labeling in Taiwan. Thus, we can see that here is the official regulations from the Taiwan FDA, and we also copy the translated English in the page. Okay, here is the foreword about maybe the April. I discussed with my colleague, Dr. Jen, and Dr. Jen promised that he can help us. Thus, he gave us a foreword about this. You can look at that. And we wrote the preface here. previous survey. For example, Codex updates the guideline on nutrition labeling. In January 2022, Codex documents are often recognized as standards guidelines, code of practice for the international trade of food. Okay, let me enlarge it. And the translation of our work is finished in April 2022. Now we are ready to publish this bilingual book. So you can see the first part is English, the second part is in Mandarin, Taiwanese Mandarin, by integrating the regulations of Taiwan and the US. I think it's a good chance because you will go to US for your next 2 years study. Thus, if you have chance to study this book, it is good for you. To translate the Codex Nutrition Labeling Guidelines, and we aim to offer international food business operators and college students, faculty, a useful book. It's an open textbook. And meanwhile, it's an open textbook under an open license. Thus, anyone can download it, use it, share it legally, and free of charge. Don't worry about the copyright infringement. Don't worry about it. And here is the acknowledgement. In the future, when you write a book or write your thesis of a master degree, there is a part about acknowledgement. I will skip this one. And with 3 translator authors, we took a picture last July here. Okay, let me have a break here, then I will introduce the 4 chapters in this book.